Thanks for being part of our program. Here we are, together again on the radio. Jillian writes in. Jillian writes, "Hey, Tom, I'm 18, and I'm in my senior year of high school. I'm writing because I've been listening to your show for about 3 days now. There are things I agree with and things that I don't, but that's besides the point. I hear girls all the time saying the following." Here's 2 quotes she hears all the time. One is, "My boyfriend is waiting until I'm ready." The other one is, "Why can't I find a guy who isn't all about sex?" I think that it was Friday on your show. You were talking about how guys always want sex. And if he isn't getting it from the girl he is with, he'll get it somewhere else. I agree, says Jillian. And hell, why shouldn't they? Why should they put up with the waiting? There's no point in it. She said point of it. No point in it. It would be nice if we could play your show in the halls at school so that these naive bitches could learn a thing or two. Signed, Jillian. P.S. says Jillian, props to you. Now, you see, this is something I've been telling you girls, and I'm glad that Jillian is aware and realistic. We did a show about this recently, and I'm still getting emails from clueless women in denial, believing that the minute they've gone on a date or a couple of dates, they've got an exclusive relationship, and that the boyfriend will wait as long as she desires before he finally gets what he wants, and that she is the one and only source of sex, and that she will decide when he gets it. And in fact, she loses respect for him. I mean, that line, "my boyfriend is waiting until I'm ready," is just bragging. It's just bragging. It's women saying they've got the magic vagina. It's women saying they've got it all together. I'm so good, he's waiting for me. But he's not. And we don't. I can't tell you how many times I've had women believing that they just hold out long enough, and I'll be so in love, there'll be no other place for me to get sex. And in fact, I want to make this really clear. I haven't made it clear on the program before. I'm sure I'm not the only guy who feels this way. To me, sex is all about chemistry, the heat of the moment, passion, desire. And not just the heat of the moment, but the spur of the moment. Like, if you're hot for somebody, you want to pounce on them. Now, I can't speak for everybody else, but every time a woman plays this game, "Maybe I'm not ready yet, maybe I don't know you well enough yet," and they start going through that, and you know they're just doing it as a game, I start losing interest. I do. I start losing interest. I've had women who finally, when they were ready to give it up, my attitude was, that's okay. I've waited so long, it's like, you know what? It can't be any good. If you want to make me wait this long, you obviously aren't that interested. Or you're obviously trying to control me in some way. And as a result, I'm losing interest in you. Now, have I dated women who've made me wait? Absolutely. I've told the story on the air